Hello dear listeners, you are listening to the Culture News on International Radio. In the studio, Elçin Mirzayed. We present a brief summary of the cultural news that occurred during the week. A painting competition dedicated to the work of Azerbaijani miniature painter Mirza Gadimi Ravani has been announced in Uzbekistan. Azerbaijan's national statement was presented at the session of the UNESCO Executive Board. An exhibition titled Western Azerbaijan in Our Cultural Memory has been organized in Warsaw. No more details. Based on the decree issued by the President Ilham Aliyev on the celebration of the 200th anniversary of the renowned Azerbaijani miniature painter Mirza Gadimi Ravani, a painting competition titled Unity of the East, Mirza Gadimi Ravani and Uzbek Ornaments, has been launched in Uzbekistan. The winners and selected artworks will be showcased at a special exhibition held at the Heydar Aliyev Azerbaijan Cultural Center, and winners will be awarded. At the 221st session of the UNESCO Executive Board, held at the organization's headquarters in Paris, Azerbaijan's national statement was delivered. During the plenary debates, Elman Abdullayev, Azerbaijan's permanent representative to UNESCO, presented the national statement, which emphasized the importance of preserving cultural heritage. In this context, information was shared about the international conference held in March in Azerbaijan with UNESCO's participation, titled Preservation of Ancient Human Settlements, Challenges and Modern Approaches. A delegation led by Mrs. Vairavike Freiberga, co-chair of the Nizami Ganjavi International Center and former president of Latvia, paid a working visit to Nairobi, the capital of Kenya. The main purpose of the visit was to discuss future projects regarding the center's representation in Africa and the expansion of cooperation with Kenya. The delegation also visited Azerbaijan's embassy in Kenya, where they were acquainted with the center's activities and discussed the importance of Kenya-Azerbaijan relations. Turkey's famous newspaper, Milliyet, published an article dedicated to the group Mama Gama, which will represent Azerbaijan at the Eurovision 2025 Song Contest to be held in Basel in May. The article highlights the ethnic composition of the group. Notably, the group includes vocalist Asaf Mishiev, guitarist Hasan Haydar, and drummer Arif Imanov. An event was held in the city of Afula, Israel, in honor of the 140th birth anniversary of Üzeyir Hacıbeyli, the founder of the Azerbaijani School of Composition and the distinguished composer Muslim Magamayev. The Jubilee Night, organized at the Azerbaijan Cultural Center, began with an introduction to Mugam, one of the Azerbaijan's ancient musical genres. In his speech, Russian musicologist Ilya Yakovlevich Raybark emphasized that Mugam forms the foundation of Azerbaijani national music, including opera. Later, audio recordings of Mugam performances by renowned Azerbaijani singers were presented, showcasing their contributions to the development of this art form. From April 10th to 13th, the Qatar Culture Days will be held in Baku. Residents and guests of our capital will have the opportunity to explore Qatar's national clothing, cuisine, music, textile, and calligraphy arts at various pavilions in the Seaside National Park. Additionally, concerts featuring musicians from Qatar will take place during these days. At the Bologna International Children's Book Fair, one of the world's largest book exhibitions, Azerbaijan was represented with a special stand. During the fair, the book History of the Patriotic War, The Personality Factor, a joint project by the Baku City Executive Power and the Institute of History of Azerbaijan National Academy of Sciences, was presented. Members of the Azerbaijani delegation introduced the book to visitors and provided extensive information. It's worth noting that the book reflects President Ilham Aliyev's wise leadership as the architect of the glorious victory in the Patriotic War. A photo exhibition titled Western Azerbaijan in Our Cultural Memory was opened in Twardovsky Square, located in the central street of Warsaw. At the event, Azerbaijan's ambassador to Poland, Nargiz Gurbanova emphasized that the Irawan Khanate played an important role not only in the history of Azerbaijan, but also in the history of the entire South Caucasus. Dear listeners, you have been listening to the Culture News.